All right, back now to our breaking news story, the aftermath of a pair of catastrophic earthquakes in Venezuela. American canine teams have been activated to help with the search, including a team from the Los Angeles County Fire Department. That team was trained by the National Disaster Search Dog Foundation. And joining us right now is Denise Sanders, Senior Director of Communications and Search Team Operations for the Foundation. Denise, I understand your canine and handler teams have just arrived in that country. So what are they experiencing?
So we are in indirect contact with them at this point. They've been deployed through the State Department. And so they shared last night that they had arrived and are most likely getting prepared, if not already working. We've seen all of the imagery, of course, of the absolute devastation there. And we know that there's a lot of work to be done.
How will they be utilized? Help paint the picture of how these dogs and handlers will be used, how they fan out to particular areas, what their expertise might be.
Well, as we say at the Search Dog Foundation, the nose knows. And as a nonprofit resource for the government, we're able to train the nose to find live human scent. So these dogs are trained to seek out the strongest scent source wherever it may be, over whatever type of terrain. So, of course, we've seen plenty of collapses and a lot of debris all around from the media images. And we know that these dogs can traverse that rubble because of the training that they've had. So they will likely be sent out to cover quite a lot of ground so that they can pinpoint, again, that strongest scent source of live human scent. And then the rescue crews can come in behind and extricate someone who may need medical attention or just needs help getting out. Concrete is very heavy. There's a lot of machinery that goes into it. So the canines might be the ones that are first paws on the ground in the certain search sites. And then there are a whole lot of humans that are boots on the ground that follow that up to make sure that the job's done well and we save as many lives as we can.
I mean, and obviously the terrain is going to be particularly torrential because of the debris, because of metals, glass, all kinds of very hazardous objects. So I wonder if you could help paint a picture of, how the safety of the animals is also paramount, as well as the handlers. What, if any, special equipment or booties or something like that? You talked about the dogs are traversing all of these environments. What are the protections for them and the handlers?
So that will be up to each handler. And as we train our handlers through our handler training program, they are the biggest advocate for their canine, and they need to determine, based on each situation, what is needed. They can utilize booties. That is possible. It's typically in extreme temperatures or certain situations that they deem it necessary. But we always remind folks that the dogs have 4 legs, and we have trained them how to use all 4 of them. So with that proprioception in mind, that they know how to use all 4 limbs, if they step on something sharp, they can pick up a leg and not fall over. They have 3 others to stand on, and they can move very quickly and feel actually the terrain beneath their feet better without the booties. So if possible and it's safe to do so, they likely will not be wearing them unless, again, the handler feels that it's necessary. Which, if it is, by all means, they are trained to also wear the booties. They will not be, bothered by those at all. They know they have a job to do, and it's their favorite game. To us, it is obviously a devastating situation, and we know that the stakes are high. But to these dogs, this is their favorite game in the world, that they are getting to play with their favorite person, so they're ready to go.
All right, a life-saving game, and thank goodness for these dogs and your handlers and you. Denise Sanders from the National Disaster Search Dog Foundation, thank you so much, and all the best in the continued efforts there. And of course, for more information about how you at home can help Venezuela earthquake victims, go to cnn.com/impact.